The show this year is about moving forward. The past couple years we have not been able to have an in-person show, and what we want to do this year is take our audience to different cities so they can remember what it's like to travel. My favorite part is when all the departments start to see all the work that they've all done and it all starts to piece together.
I love being able to just share knowledge and share information with people in a creative way. It is a huge learning experience for everyone on the board.
The productions team does a lot for the show, starting from the decorations to coordinating the models to getting everything that we need for the day of the show, like logistically.
So this is my third year involved in NUFS. My first year I was a student designer as well as a model, and then my second year I was a model coordinator and a stylist, so it kind of just seemed natural to take what I've learned the previous years and apply them to the stylist position this year. Just seeing it all come together. We have months and months of preparation and preparing and seeing all of us working individually on teams, but then the week of the show it all comes together, and just seeing it all like mesh together after working by ourselves is a really cool process to see. I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
Some advice that I would pass down for the next year would be to always have a backup plan.
The best advice is to be patient, because you're not going to have things right when you need them, and it is very helpful to have a high ambiguity tolerance in this position. So just knowing that if you have a vision and you're doing everything that you can at the moment to see that vision come to fruition in the future, you're doing fine, and try not to worry too much about it.
Some advice I would pass down to the next director is plan from the start and be ready, because it comes very quick.
I think the biggest thing that I would pass down to the next director is to have fun with it.
Some advice I'd pass down for the next director is to be overly prepared. Working with different stylists and boutiques and getting contracts, you never know what's going to pop up in your face or what's going to happen or how long it's going to take to get them back. So having early deadlines and being very prepared to have multiple different plans so you can be flexible was my biggest piece of advice.
Hello, and welcome to the 22nd Annual Northwood University Fashion Showcase. I just want to give a round of applause to all of you. Well, if you could do it. If you could give yourself a round of applause, because it's been 2 years since we've had an in-person show. So if I could just get a round of applause for everyone. Thank you to you guys. But so to get started today, I'm going to introduce our faculty advisor, Dr. Siva. She has been a tremendous help in the planning of this event.
Good evening. Thank you everyone for coming to the Northwood University Fashion Showcase. The Fashion Showcase enhances the experiential learning of the students of fashion, marketing, and management major and other programs across the campus. The students plan, market, and produce the thematic fashion showcase with the latest looks. I hope you're all excited to see what the students have come up this year. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Fashion Showcase gives students like me the opportunity to openly express ourselves and our talents, whether that be through designing lines, holding leadership positions in the executive board, or even getting to model the clothes itself. It gives students the opportunity to create something really cool.
What I enjoyed the most about being in student design this year was probably going from a student designer to being the director of it, and I had a lot of fun with it because I got to see everybody's ideas come to life.
NUFS has given me a very good and productive creative outlet. I think it's really easy on campuses like Northwood that's so small when you're involved in multiple things to get swept up in it. So it's almost a way of therapy and just being super creative and just letting those juices flow. But you don't always have an outlet for it at business school.
This is my second year being involved in Northwood Fashion Show, and being both a model and a student designer have pulled me so far out of my comfort zone and allowed me to work in an industry that I wouldn't have otherwise been exposed to.
My favorite part of being in student design has been seeing my line come together. I started putting my pieces together in December, and just seeing how far it's come since then in the past couple of months has been really fun.
I have most enjoyed working with my friends, my classmates, a lot of my models, just kind of seeing what they like.
I have really found what works with creating the clothing items and what doesn't. So, like people say, the more you practice, the better that you get.
Some advice I would pass down to the next student design director would be to have fun with it. Remember that this is a student-ran show, so be open to any and every new idea. My goal for the show this year was to have as many student designers as possible, because we had a hard time with it last year being at during COVID. We had to do it virtually, but this year we have a dazzling 8 student designers, and I'm so excited for you to see their clothing.
Hello everybody, my name is Nora Tomey and I'm the Student Design Director for this year's show. Student Design segment includes creative and unique work of the Northwood University students. Students design using different methods into a collection that you'll see displayed today. They're also competing for a prize that was generously donated by Professor G this year. The student design gives creative outlook at Northwood University, unlike other universities here in Michigan. We have 7 dazzling student designers. And with the help of Dr. Bacon, Dr. Warner, and Professor Simmons, they will be judging the collections today. And without further ado, here are your student designers.
2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Thank you, student designers, for these unique collections. Now, to begin with the moving forward segments, we hope that you enjoy them and that they encourage you to travel to one of these beautiful cities. Thank you.
I chose Santorini because it's somewhere I've always really wanted to visit. It seems so beautiful. I love the coastline, I love how hilly it is, I love the architecture, and I love the clothes inspired by this region that are going to be my segment. I love all the light, beautiful colors that are going to be my segment and all of the flowy, just fun outfits. And so I really think that it fits my vibe. I'm a really optimistic, and I don't want to say carefree, but I'm a fun-loving person, and I just feel like Santorini fits that vibe really well.
What I'm most excited about for my segment is that I get to include aspects of my own style into my segment, because a lot of the Melbourne aesthetics override with my aesthetics. My style coordinates with the Melbourne segment a lot. There's a lot of overlaps, a lot of workwear, utilitarian garments like denim, cargo pants, jackets, a lot of stuff like that, and more like the streetwear aesthetic. I'm most excited to see the looks officially go down the runway.
Just Rio is a lot of bright colors, patterns, a lot of fun designs, everything. I'm just beyond excited about the show. I am a very outgoing person when it comes to my clothes. Fashion is how you express yourself. I love clothes, and I love shopping and making outfits. The Cairo style segment and my own style are similar in similar elements. Has a lot of neutral colors, a lot of flowy, just basic pieces, but when you put it all together and add the accessories, it makes complete outfits. What I'm most excited about is to see it on the runway and to see how such a unique segment can come together in the end. We have a lot of working pieces. We've been working all year, and so I'm really excited to see what it'll look like on the runway.
Yeah, I love big cities and like the fashion forward looks, and I'm really happy because I was picked for New York City, and that's what I'm most excited about. What inspired me to be a stylist was that I loved working with the stylists my freshman year when I was a model, and just watching them as they're creating and how fast their minds are working as they're pulling the pieces and putting them on you and having you try everything different on until you get that final look.
again, I'm Nora Tomey, and I am the Student Design Director. To thank our judges, Dr. Bacon, Dr. Warner, and Professor Simmons. I would also like to thank Professor G for this year's prize and Hooks Engraving for this year's plaques. And now we welcome onto the stage Lucas Tews, Rafa Fulop, Lex Rutledge, Abby Loudon, Rianne Parr, and Savannah Burchett. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Our third place goes to Rafa Fulop, our second place goes to Savannah Burchett. And our first place goes to Rianne Parr. Congratulations to all our student designers. And now I'd like to welcome back to the stage our chairwoman, Alvarita Garcia.
As chair and being part of NUFS for 4 years, I can say my expectations were high. And having directors that were on the board for the first time, they did not let me down. They were great, so I would like to take this time to bring my directors out here. I would like to start with Annalisa Bergeson, the marketing director. Andrea Everett, the finance director. Savannah Burchett, style director. Elaine Murray, productions director. Thank you. It's been such a great pleasure working with every single one of you. I don't know what to say. I'm really speechless. But I'm going to leave it now to Annalisa.
So before Alvarita goes back, we just like to thank you all on behalf of all of the e-board for your amazing leadership. All of this wouldn't be possible without the skills that you've brought to us, and it has been a huge success, and that has been all because of you. Thank you. So I'm Annalisa Bergeson. I am this year's marketing director, and the marketing team's job is to manage the social media accounts, build the website, and design all of the content that communicates with you, the audience. And it has obviously been a huge success, and I'm so glad that you all were able to make it tonight. None of this would have been possible without the help of Northwood's marketing team, specifically Stephanie Thurlow and Wesley Howell. They were super supportive throughout the entire process. And Kate Hessling and the whole office communications department, the Northwood Idea Center and Media Services for their use of the cameras. And I would also like to give a shout out to Cole Briggs, our event coordinator. He created, produced, and interviewed all of our models and created an individual video for every single one of the models you saw today, and they were posted to the Northwood Fashion Showcase YouTube. Next, I'd like to introduce you to my team. First, Riley Rajeski. Riley has been my right-hand woman, and her organization really drove our team, and I don't know what I would have done without her planning and helping me along every single step of the way. Morgan Phillips, content creator. Morgan has been super supportive in rolling with all of the punches that have been thrown at us and has done an amazing job with the social media, and I'm really glad that she was part of our team. Jolene Leonard, content creator. Jolene is a social media guru. She teaches me things every single day and is continuously teaching me things. And the Instagram, the Facebook would not have been as good as it was without her. And lastly, Caitlin Lisser, photographer. Caitlin joined us a couple months after this whole process started, and I don't know what I would have done if she wouldn't have done that. She has done an amazing job. All of the videos you saw today on the PowerPoint were filmed, edited, interviewed all by her. And she's an amazing, talented photographer, and I'm so glad that she has been here because she has just been crucial to our team. So I just want to thank all of you guys. I am so beyond happy with all of the work that you've done, and thank you, and I'm so happy. Next, I want to introduce you to Andrea Everett, our finance director.
Hello, everyone. I would like to start by first bringing out my team. First, Adam Chrysler, our sales manager. And next, Jovana Petkovic and Noah Snabel, our fundraising coordination team and community outreach team. Thank you all so much for all of your hard work and dedication throughout this entire process. I definitely could not have done it without all of your help, and your hard work definitely shows tonight. So thank you so much, and it was an incredible experience working with all of you. I would also like to thank Justin Marshall and Julie Adamczyk from the church building for all of the help in the meetings and everything like that. And then I'd also like to thank Trisha Mead, Robin Yancer, and Lisa Geiersbach for all the constant emails and all of the help along the way. And now we're going to announce our raffle winner. And the winning ticket number is 1376547. And I'll repeat it one more time. 1376547. Do we have any claimers? Congratulations. And we will give you your gift after the show, but congratulations. We'll meet you up at the desk. Thank you. Thank you. And now I'm going to bring out Elaine Murray, our productions director.
Hi everybody, thank you guys so much for coming. It's actually kind of hard to believe when we first started planning this, I thought we would only need about 160 chairs. So I'm very happy that that was not the case. So being new to the show and new to this position, I would like to start off by thanking West River for providing this beautiful stage layout that you guys got to enjoy. Northwood Media Services, they filmed the whole show, which will be available on YouTube to watch later. And Physical Plant, they helped get all these chairs together and basically were there every step of the way. And I would also really love to thank Carla Spaeth. She was there for every single meeting, answered every single one of my questions with just enough information that I could do it myself, and she never let me do it easily. So thank you so much, Carla. I would also be honored to bring out my team. We have Cole Briggs, production coordinator. Julia Hall, event decor, committee of one. Grace Stewart, model co-coordinator. And Michaela Bart, our other model co-coordinator. And didn't they just do such an amazing job with the models tonight? Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I could not be happier to have you guys as my team. It was so great working with you this year, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. Thank you guys. And I would be honored to introduce to you our style director, Savannah Burchett.
Hi, my name is Savannah Burchett, and I'm the style director this year. This year has been an incredible opportunity for me to take the skills I've learned in the classroom and apply them to, as what you saw, a runway show. I couldn't have done this without my team, so I'd like to introduce them now, starting with our Santorini stylist, Dustin Meyer. Followed by our Melbourne stylist, Ashton Reynolds. Our stylist for Rio, Haley Percuda. Our stylist for Cairo, Lauren Bell. And last but certainly not least, our stylist for New York, Grace Stewart. This has been an incredible team to work with. I'm very thankful for all their hard work they put in throughout the semester. I'd like to also thank all the boutiques that donated their clothing for us to use that made the show possible. So it starts with SoCal Threads of Midland, Gap of Birch Run, Margot's & Co. of Midland, H&M of Saginaw, Pattaya of Ann Arbor, Adorn Boutique of Frankenmuth, Verbania of Ann Arbor, Elodie Boutique of Midland, Bliss Bridal of Midland, and a special thank you to MJ Murphy Beauty College of Mount Pleasant for their skills and talent and time given today to get our models ready. Thank you guys. Now I'd like to introduce Andrea Everett and welcome her back to the stage.
Hello, everyone, again. Let's all give another huge round of applause for all the students tonight on the great success of the show. All of their hard work definitely paid off, but we definitely could not have done it without just them. I would like to give a big thanks to all of our sponsors. You guys, without you, the show would not have gone on, so thank you so much. I would like to start by thanking our Santorini sponsors. Thank you to the Spaeth family. Thank you to Jennifer Griffin Williams and Graham Williams. And thank you to Alan J. Wildstein. Next, I would like to thank our Melbourne sponsors, Blaze Electric, LGP Bright, and Lance B. Lewis. Thank you so much. And lastly, I would like to thank our Rio sponsors, Patricia Tim and the McDonald family. Thank you so much for all of your support. We could not have done it without you. In addition to that, I would also like to thank our mobile cause donors and the restaurants who gave us donations throughout the show. Thank you. And thank you all for traveling with us tonight. It was a great event, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you.